Today I'm going to show you how to make these quick and simple 2-ingredient nail saving lotion bars. These lotion bars can be used to help save your nails when you're out in the garden so you don't get staining under your fingernails, and they can be used as any standard lotion bar to moisturize your skin. This mini size makes them very convenient to carry with you, and they're a perfect size for using for your nails. And what you will need is 2 parts cocoa butter to 1 part coconut oil. Now, a few times I've mentioned this, like to say 1 part, 2 parts, and people don't quite understand what I mean. But for demonstration purposes, I'm only going to be making a small amount. So that means I will have 2 tablespoons of cocoa butter to 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. If you wanted to make a larger amount, you could add 1 cup of cocoa butter wafers to 1/2 a cup of coconut oil. So that would be 2 parts, this is 2 half cups, which is 1 cup, to 1 part, which is 1/2 cup. And alternatively, you could add 2 cups of cocoa butter to 1 cup of coconut oil. But again, I'm going to keep it simple and keep it small today, so I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of cocoa butter and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And you're also going to need some sort of mold. I'm going to use this mini chocolate cup mold, which makes a perfect size for these little nail saving lotion bars. I've done this many times, so I'll just keep the temperature on low and use one of these little condiment cups. And what I'm going to do is add in my cocoa butter. And on a low heat, we're just going to let these melt down. So our cocoa butter wafers are almost melted. Now I'm going to add in my 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And keep this warm until it's all melted through, and just stir it to incorporate. So once the cocoa butter and the coconut oil has melted together, at this point, if you wanted to add some essential oils, you can. Just simply pour it into your molds. Don't worry if a little spills over. We'll wipe that up. Okay, so now just pop it in the fridge and wait for it to settle. So once they solidified in the fridge, you just take them out of the fridge and simply pop them out. And how you use them is pretty simple. You can carry them with you. Be sure to put them in some kind of a little bag or something like that, because they may melt in really high heat. But if you're a gardener and you want to save your nails, just simply scratch and get your underside of your fingernails filled up with this lotion. Before going out in the garden. And that way, when you're digging in the garden and you get dirt on your hands, it doesn't stain the skin underneath your nails. So just tap it in. Make sure it's all under the nails. Rub it into your cuticles as well if you like. So there we go. My nails are filled up now with this lotion, and it will prevent them from getting stained underneath when I'm out in the garden. And also it can be used just as any other moisturizing lotion bar. When you rub it on your hand, the warmth of your skin will melt it a little, and then you can use it as a lotion. So there you have it. They were pretty simple to make, and they're a perfect size to carry with you, and they're fantastic for saving your nails when out in the garden, or just using as a standard lotion bar.